This is sort of the inspiration for this workshop, is that every time we had a conversation, I made a note to thank you for that experience, because it really helped me see myself in a different way.
But it opens up a bunch of questions too, right? Like when somebody says, hey, you know what? I really find you to be an authentic person. So then it's like, if you're not really tuned into that, it's kind of like, well, what does that mean exactly? When I've been labeled authentic, I'm just showing up the way I want to show up. But now you start this little reflection, right? About what are the characteristics of that? How am I doing that?
Well, actually, and that's such a good point. This is what led me down a rabbit hole of research, because I thought, well, if Derek is seeing something in me that I don't necessarily know to label it that, what is he seeing? So it led me down this path that, yeah, every time we had a conversation, sort of like went back to authenticity. And so at one point we were like, maybe we should help other people, dig into this a little bit more.
Because it's so much out there. This is a term that we hear all the time.
Yeah.
And we keep hearing from our clients who are leaders saying that authenticity is a priority. We want to show up as authentic. We want to be authentic for ourselves and for other people. And yet it begs a whole bunch of questions. Mm-hmm. Well, what does that look like? What does that feel like? How can you learn? Can you learn to be authentic, or are you just born an authentic leader? All of these kinds of questions. What does the research say? And you've been doing a pile of that. So it just felt like pulling all of that together into a day where we could just explore, learn more about ourselves, mm-hmm. learn more about how you become more authentic, and actually tune into what does it feel like and look like when you're in the presence of somebody who's authentic. And that's what it felt like for me when I was with you.
For sure, because I think we can all agree that we may not necessarily know what to label it or call it, because the truth is that there are lots of ways to be authentic, and there are lots of definitions of authenticity. And even though we may not know exactly how to nail it down, we know it when we're in the presence of someone who is authentic. And what a beautiful gift if we can impart that to other people, because you're right, leaders are being called to be authentic. And what is that? Yeah,
exactly. So that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
That's the ground we're going to cover, and really hope you'll be there with us.